The highway of life. The highway of life is a journey that we have, or we are going through, and we don't understand some of the signs and some of the troubles and some of the speed humps that are right in front of us. Life is a journey, so you better put your shoes on. Life is a game, so put your game on. When you are going through the highway of life, you meet people, or you meet things that may overtake you. Remember, everybody's running with their own speedometer. Everybody's running at the highest speed that they think they can run, and how best they can control the steering, and how best they can calculate very well. So when you are right on the highway of life, you have to understand how you can run, how you can control the speed you're running with, how you can read the signs on the road. Remember, if you don't understand the road signs, you always have issues with police, or your life is at risk, or somebody else's life is at risk. Overtaking is allowed, but don't forget, overspeed kills as well. You might take off from the same spot, you might take off from the same bus station, but see, not everyone will be able to reach their final destination at the same time. You can't reach there at the same time. You can't reach there the same way you took off. You see that? Maybe throughout the way you have either police will stop you for either one reason or the other, or either you have some technical fault, either you have overheating. But the most important thing is you finally reach your last bus stop. Well, the wise will say this is not about the moving of a car. This is about the moving of us as human beings. When you start life as a human being, you come from the same school, the same family, the same community. You definitely don't achieve everything at the same time. Some are late, some comes early, some on the way they have accident, a very very bad fatal accident that they lose their lives, whilst others try to overtake others, and in the process of overtaking others, and then they lose their lives. In a sense, life is not a race. It depends on how you can control your speed. Others can come and overtake you. Others can come and, be in front of you. But because you understand the speed you are going with, because you understand the strength of your brakes or your brake, you will not run like them. You have to measure yourself very well. Be able to understand that if you want to overtake this particular person, do you have the capacity? Are you capable? Do you have the gumption to overtake that person or those people? It is not how we started, it is about how we end. Remember, there is a saying that the end justifies the means. Through the highway, you have to look out for signs. What are these road signs? You have to look that when you are running through the race of life, you should be careful that you don't hurt people, that at the end of the day, it's going to tell on you. You don't hurt people, that at the end of the day, it's going to cost their happiness. Those are the signs you should look out for. Don't dupe people because you want to be rich. Don't hurt people because you want to be satisfied. But make sure you try your best to be able to have a clear conscience of the journey. Some advanced countries, Europe and the US, and some part of the Western world, when you drive and violated the traffic laws or rules, you will have a ticket emailed or sent to you. You'll be summoned by the provincial court for a particular way you drive. So in a sense, every one of us, the way we drive through the highway of life, we have to give account, either to our conscience or to our God. Make sure before you take off to the highway, make sure you try your best to check if your car have enough of water so that it won't overheat. Check your tires very well to see if they are okay or they actually need some air. Check and see how your brake fluid is all right, so you won't have anything of brake failure, which at the end of the day, you're going to cost your own life or somebody else's life. In a sense, make sure you put yourself in a position of which you can manage yourself. Don't be in a competition with anybody, especially unhealthy competitions. I'm not trying to say that competitions are not good, they are very good. But unhealthy competitions cost you not to be at the end point. Through the journey of life, be careful how you drive through the highway, because it is very important. If you have this lesson, you'll definitely be able to manage yourself very well. The things you do, the things you involve yourself into, because life is the luxury that we don't have. Thank you, Kojo Banks.